All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't feel them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 80-42, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the fourth spot. Been in this position, ain't a short stop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, counting it. Went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted.
All right, let's run it. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome. Huh?
Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands.
All right, welcome in. Welcome.
Still rolling with the same plans.
Get it.
Had other plans, I made two.
Same plan.
Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
Same plan. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Made my first milli, had to make two. How we doing? Welcome in. W's in the chat. What a month, eh? Yes, sir. What a month, gang. Congratulations for everyone's success this month. We turned it up. All right, let's turn up today. Yeah, who we got here? Energy in the house. YOLO Trader, Z Gamer in the building. What up, Kelvin? Good morning, Mark. Louis G in the building. What's up? How you guys doing? Good to see you. What up, Michael? Jamil in the house. Eric P in the building. Let's go. Engineer 14, good to see you, bro. It's Plan G in the house. What up, Zyper? Clubhouse got motion over here. We got motion. Benji in the house. What up, Benji? Q's in the building. What up, Phil? Mr. BTC. Connor FX in the house. DeMarco, I see you in every session. Y Code in the house. How y'all doing, man? Everybody good? Yeah, we chilling. I'm kicking back today. Feet up a little bit. Lounging. W London session. Yes, sir. What's up, Carlito? That's like the whitest Carlito. I'm like, yo, what's up, Carlito? My boy. How you guys feeling, man? GK in the house. All right, let's do this. YouTube, what's goody? We got giveaways today. Giveaway day. It's giveaway day. 50Ks on 50Ks on 50Ks. 50Ks. Yeah, we're going to do some giveaways today. Hopefully we can bless some people and get y'all in your good vibes going into the weekend. Yeah. Yanosh in the house. What up, Yanosh? What up, Donald? What up, Sparrow? How you guys doing? Yanosh Tamra's in the building. Who else? Stevie Mac. What up, Elijah? 250 pip candle. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna let this news come out. It's about to get funky out here. About to get crazy. Anyway, welcome in, man. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Another New York live stream. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to pray real quick, and then we shall begin, all right? Let's do this. Father in heaven, Lord, we thank you for this golden opportunity, Lord, to gather together here today. We thank you for all the abundance that you've shared with us this month, Lord. We thank you that you taught us early how to keep our head straight through adversity, Lord. And we know that every seed of adversity is just a equal or greater benefit, right, to something even better. So we thank you for proving that here in the month of May, as we had a rocky start, but thank you that you have taught us, that you have taught the people here on the trading season. So we thank you for that. We thank you for all the blessings this past month, Lord. We ask that you would go before us in this new month, that you would bless our path, that you would renew our mind, renew our hearts, and just open us up for your love and your success, Lord. I pray for each and every individual here. And Lord, we just thank you. We ask that your presence dwells among us. And we just give you all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. 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 What a month. Kudos to all you guys. Big W. Starting off the month rocky, but holding it together, not quaking, not flaking, not being, you know what, and just sticking to the game plan. We in the clubhouse, we went through a lot of people's P&L for the month, and couldn't be more proud. Couldn't be more excited about where I see this team going and where I see this community going as a whole. I think traders are really beginning to get it. Like I was saying on my Instagram story the other day, it's not just me winning anymore. It's not just me and a group of people, like a handful. It's me and like hundreds of other traders winning at the highest levels and tapping in and leveling up in all areas of life, not just here at the desk, but just in their relationships, in their finances, in their health, in their wealth, all of it. Their physical fitness, their diets. I mean, does it get any better than this? Holy smokes. And there's a lot of energy, and you can feel that energy, and that's why a lot of people are winning here. A lot of people are coming in and just starting to see success off the rip, and that's because of the momentum that we've all built together as a unified community here. So keeping God first and keeping our head down and working has always put us in the proper position. So we're going to continue to do that and keep the vibes high here. You dig? You dig? Amen's in the chat. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Today is May 30th. It's the last day of the month here, man. Last day of the month, last day of the week. It is Friday, so we do have some news ahead of us here. That's what I'm chilling out, waiting for. We got 8:30 a.m., which is going to be in about 12 minutes or so. We're going to have this core PC price index come out. We've got a bunch of yellow folders throughout the session here today, as you can see, all the way up until we're, pretty much the whole entire session. We've got news in and out today. So, yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. Just stay away for 8:30 on my end, and then I'll look to dive in and see if we can come out with a W here today, or at least we'll definitely follow our plan. And if we can come out with a W, that'd be a little icing on top there. So let's go ahead and jump into the technicals. If you guys can, give the stream a like here for me, and if you're not sub to the channel, sub to the channel. If you've been hanging out for a couple days and you've been enjoying learning a little bit, just give the channel a little sub as we make our way to 50K here. We're also going to do some giveaways today. We got 50K giveaways, so 50K seems to be the number. 50K subs, 50K giveaways. Let's gear up for that. We'll do those giveaways a little bit later on in the session. But hey, you got to be subbed to the channel to win. You know what I mean? TK is gonna verify that, so you got to be subbed. All right. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and do it. Give me a heads up, real quick, thumbs up, whether or not the music should be. Is the music good or not? Yeah, quick question. Someone in Zoom, ideally, please. What you guys think? I think it's good, but you tell me. It's good? I bet. All right, cool. let me clear my throat. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. This is gonna be gold here. We'll start on the daily time frame, and let's work our way through these time frames here. So let's talk about this. This is gold daily time frame. As you can see, we have the previous range, right? We had this range right here that we were looking at. Let me grab this other thing here. There we go. Perfect. So we had this support level right here that was formed. We also had resistance levels up here, and that was pretty much our range for a couple days, right, throughout the week. It looks like we did close below, but then we closed right back above the range, and that basically provided us a fake out here, right? So you got a fake out, which basically the red candle closed below, green candle closed back above. Therefore, if we do break these highs today, you should see a retest of the resistance up here. Very, very likely to happen here. So right now, gold is currently making a bottom wick, right? So as long as this low here respects the low of the previous candle, at any time this can move up, break the highs, and then go ahead and retest that resistance up there. So I am pretty bullish based off of this overall fake out that took place here, right? And the fact that if we break those highs, very high chance we're going to move up. Now let's see if we can get some information on the lower time frame, because if we're going to be bullish, we're going to be looking for bullish confirmations, right? On the lower time frames, we want to see what this move is, because this move right here tells me that there's a 4-hour candle that's currently probably moving up at this point, right? So let's take a look at the 4-hour. So we do have a 4-hour, right? So we want to see, will this 4-hour candle give us the support that we're looking for to support the idea of the daily candle lower wick being in place, and then the next 4-hour candle or two pushing this daily candle up to go ahead and hit that target up there, right? So that's kind of the vision here, is on this lovely Friday, can we close bullish like this, create that support, and now we could say, hey, this move down right here was the daily candle making its lower wick, right? So basically you have daily candles, they look like this, right? One looks like this, the other one currently is making a lower wick, right? So that move down, this move right here, is all these 4-hour candles right there. So if we do get a support now, right, that may tell us that this wick is legit, it's in place, it's not going to break that low anymore, we're going to start moving up from there, right? So that's kind of the idea here, is if today, if we can jump in off of the 4-hour or lower time frame bias, and then now anticipate the fact that if we're getting in right here, right, somewhere right here on this daily, then we can anticipate that candle moving up, moving up, moving up, and then breaking the highs, right? And all that would look like on the 4-hour chart is support, move up, right, and something like this today. And that would make total sense for the daily candle and for the 4-hour candle, as we're probably moving up, right? You got a support here, brand new support here if we get that, and you should be in this uptrend as price is already faked out on the daily time frame. So I hope you guys are following me there. Let's go ahead, now that we got signs that we're going to move up on the 4-hour, we've just broke the highs. Let's go see what the 1-hour looks like. So 1 hour's got a range here. We got a consolidation, right? You got a lot of chop to the downside, a lot of resistance here, and this is pretty much our range. We got clean traffic coming down, decently clean traffic coming up to fill that wick up there, and that would ideally be the goal, right? Is to kind of see if we can move up with the higher time frame here. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. 30-minute has resistance. We got support here, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, same range on the 15, so we never closed above. So if we can get some sort of a closure like this, right? Either bearish candle, little pullback, maybe something back down towards this area here. Little pullback there, a new bullish closure. Now what we have is a brand new official support right here. We're closing above 33.23, and now we could probably look to take these positions to move up and fill this range over here and this wick to the left hand side. So let's see if we can get something like that. We still need a closure above here, so let's see if we can maybe get this, even this bearish candle here to close below, and then a bullish one above, and then that's my move right there. So that's yeah, that's probably my my game plan here for the day on gold, is see if we can get some closures above 33.27 and look to fill that range up there. So I'm not saying that this is a no trade range for me today, because there is a possibility I will trade this range, but for right now, as of 8:24 a.m. Eastern, this is going to be a no trade range right now. This is all good money for me, and then this all down here is straight for me as well. So all right, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm not opposed to trading in this zone here, but as of right now, you know, that's going to be the red zone for me. So that's it. Keep it simple. Wait patiently here today, and we should be able to make some money. Cool. That's it. That's Goldie. Easy part's done. Now the hard part arrives, and that's waiting for the right idea to show up, the right setup, and being patient and not taking anything else or settling for anything else here. All right. What up, Louis G? Same idea. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, so we got the daily fake out here on gold. So do we want to keep moving bullish is the question. You know, we didn't really have much going on in London today. Basically just a straight consolidation here. Yeah, 15-minute consolidating. Just a bunch of chop. Pre-New York just chopping around a bit. And yeah, so we'll see if we can get something here. Now that I see that we've been chopping in pre-New York as well, you're most likely going to get a huge move today in the New York session. So we'll be here for it. We'll be here. Let's see who we got. What up, Billy's Lost? Hey, seriously, congratulations, man. Super impressive work done by you guys. All those P&Ls that we looked at yesterday, all the like the months of May, I mean, you guys really crushed it. For real. Very, very impressive. What up, TK? Is TK here? Yeah, there he is. TK. How you doing? Gold's been moving. Yeah, gold moved a little bit here, and now we got news. So no surprise we get a big volatile candle here. Yeah, gold's been good, though. Gold's been good to us lately. Baby, I'm a rolling stone. What up, Q? How we feeling, brother? Got my fire back in my belly. W. W. Hey, you know, that's what we really represent, is that city on the hill. You know, anytime I get a spiritual image of what TTE is or represents, it truly hits my heart as that city on the hill, that opportunity for traders, either struggling traders or lonely traders, to come on in here and get a breath of fresh air and a sense of hope and a sign of like-minded individuals. And I think the community as a whole has done a great job there, especially welcoming new people in and just kind of making this a good environment for growth. Just a trader in the house. How you doing, fam? How you doing? What up, FX Max? How are you, bro? We got some giveaways here today. We're going to do 5 or 6 50K future funded account giveaways a little bit later on in the session. Best of luck. We're hoping we can help someone or a few people here as we move into the weekend. But you got to be subbed to the channel, and you got to be following me on Instagram. And I get it. Some of you guys don't follow me on Instagram. I don't know. Depending on who you are, you know, I'll cut you some slack on this one. But if you got IG, you got to follow me there. I got TK, bro. He'll find you. He'll find you. I'm getting excited for the meetup as well, gang. Getting excited. Looking forward to it. In the clubby too. Let's go. What up, Simzy? How we feeling? Let's get it. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The podcast. Yep. So true. I love hearing that. I got the fire back in my belly. Like, amazing. I have an old Facebook. Hey, Maurice. I'm going to start calling you Mr. King from now on, man. It's Mr. King. He's only got Facebook. Mr. FX Phil, what's poppin'? Did I ask you how your trip was? I think I did, right? You had a good time, right? All right, 8:30 candle. So we got no closure here on Goldie above the range. So I'm just gonna sit tight. Let me see how news came out. I didn't even look. We got oh, we didn't even drop yet. Yeah, so we'll see how that comes out. I'm not too sure if we came out red, green, what it was yet. Cannon. It's all good, Cannon. You swimming in the money. Give it to leave it to somebody else, man. We got a lot of big ballers in the clubhouse now. I need more rich friends. I really do. I ain't trying to be the guy that just always buys the good gift and then I get like socks. You know what I mean? I want someone to buy me a car too. We need more rich people. Y'all know that, right? We need a lot more good people living good lives. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ here too, my friends. I don't think we looked at that yet. All right, so let's take a look here. Daily still bearish here. So we did close bearish there yesterday. Big exhaustion wick. No surprise, right? I mean, we were right at this resistance here. So it looks like we ended up closing bearish. Nice rejection to the top side. You are currently bearish at the moment. For some reason, we're rejecting a bit. I don't know what's happening, but it looks like you are pretty clean coming down into that support level there, especially this wick fill right here. That looks pretty good for this daily candle to fill. So let's go see what's going on with this daily candle. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours chopping around here a little bit. Might be able to get a closure. Yeah, we got that support right there. That's probably what's bugging this 4 hour chart here. So 4 hour is very, very confused. Doesn't really know what it wants to do. This entire daily candle here. 1 hour pulling back, 30-minute. Yeah, I mean, I would just wait for like 9 a.m., 9:15 on NQ. Yeah, you probably get a little pullback after this news push. So yeah, I'll probably sit tight and wait. It's ranging, just ranging. It's waiting for 9:30 to do something wild. But it looks like you got pretty good range coming down here, even down into here, and then obviously super clean up here. So, oh, Trump tweeted a little Trump tweet. Truth Social, is that what it was? Did he truth, or did he tweet? You'll be my rich friend? Let's go, Engineer 14. I need him, man. I need him. China. Can you guys see the cross up or not? Oh, man, you can't see it. You can't see it up there. He probably said buy. What would you do if Trump tweeted buy gold now? Who's buying? I'm buying. I'm buying. I ain't waiting for no end setup either. No, I'm just kidding. I still wait for my setup. Even if Trump said buy gold, I'm still waiting on my playbook. Will the monthly P&Ls be shared in the clubhouse? I want to join next month. Yeah, these guys share a lot of their stuff. It's a lot of, we were just kind of going through some sessions and people were just sending them in. So it wasn't like they were like kind of broadcasting them in like a certain channel or anything, but we were just kind of reviewing the month together. And over the last 2 days, we just had a bunch of people just share. And I think that's good too. You know, it's nice to see everyone else's P&L, like especially for the, more so for the members of the clubhouse. It's one thing to see mine, but you know, I'm the guy up here in the box with the microphone, right? So like, it's another thing to see DJ Scratches or Bryce or Sly's payouts, or you know what I mean, like other people that are in the community winning at the high levels too. So yeah, Yeah, so we appreciate you guys sharing those, because I think it's a big belief builder for others who have maybe, maybe that you guys talk in Discord or you chat in the Clubhouse chat and you kind of become like almost like friends, and then you see, oh man, like if he's doing it, I can do it. If she's doing it, I can do it. So people believe in people who believe in people. Have any tips on how to control what thoughts enter your mind? Yeah, you have to start by building a foundation. So your mind picks up thoughts subconsciously based off of your history, based off of your life, based off of everything that's happened, right? Either good or bad. The mind knows neither. It doesn't know good, it doesn't know bad, it just knows, right? What it's programmed to know. And that happens through repetition. So in order to reprogram that mind, you've got to consciously, with thought, start to write down the thoughts that you do want, right? You write down the thoughts that you do want, and then twice a day you begin to say those thoughts. And any time throughout the day that you think of this, you say those thoughts, and eventually you'll start to become those thoughts. You'll eventually start to speak them. As you speak them, like you think them, you speak them, and then you start acting on them. And all of a sudden your subconscious mind goes, oh, you don't want me to think that way anymore, you want me to think this way. So let me just make it clear. You no longer want me to program you as a loser, you want me to program you as a winner now. It's this simple. And you go, yes sir, yes I do. And it goes, okay, well, just program me. Just program me. Just by repetition, you can program me, and I will go to work for you. And that's what the mind says. The mind is a wonderful tool. So that's how you do it. And then eventually, you do that long enough, all of a sudden, you become a positive person, right? Start writing down positive affirmations about you and your future, and it shall be. Joined the clubhouse last week. Oh, nice. Got 100% win rate. Nice, bro. Nice. Good job, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we've been hitting. We've been hitting this. Really, we just had a little struggle late last week of April, first week of May. We struggled a little bit, and that was it. Other than that, I don't think we struggled. Right? We don't do anything here. The playbook struggled a little bit, and that's completely normal. You're gonna have seasons in the year in which your playbook is just crappy. It's just dog crap. It performs extremely well all year, and then these little spots, get little spotties, like where just you can't hit a trade if you tried. I just excuse me, I just dropped a new video on how to handle red days. If you haven't heard it yet, I highly recommend checking it out. But those are the things that people don't want to talk about. Red days, red weeks, losing streaks. That's all part of this game here, So to think that you're never going to run into that and it's all good all the time is just, I mean, it is all good all the time, but that doesn't mean you're winning trades all the time and not losing. So, part of the game. Red days are just part of this business. Journaling? Yeah, journaling, amazing. Journaling, in my opinion, at times is the missing piece to most traders getting out of the break-even stage. Just journaling, because if you're not journaling, you don't find your blind spots, you don't see your faults. It's especially if you don't have like a friend or a mentor to look at stuff for you, you have to do that work yourself. So if you're not journaling that and you're not reviewing that and being honest with yourself, you can't expect to move on. You feel me? Just got here. Is this futures or forex? I think it's both. I think both. I mean, I'm trading on a futures market here, but I think the price of gold kind of matching nowadays, right? Yeah, I seen Raja's story. He had this range trap too, I think. Yeah. You want the GTRS? I don't want it. I already got it, brother. I've already placed the order. It's on the way. So I would buy if Trump said buy. No, I would wait for a breakout. I wait for a breakout first. Oh yeah, we didn't review NQ, did we? Sorry about that. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, I was mentioning just hang tight. There's probably gonna be a fake out here. 9 a.m. should lead us, give us some better direction. 19 minutes. Yeah, unless you're trading NQ on a lower time frame like the 5, then you may have some stuff setting up here to bounce around in this range, but you got a hour closure coming up. We've pulled all the way back, smashed through all the lows, and then pulled all the way back. Yeah, you're a little choppy up top here too, but I mean, all in all, I'm pretty bearish, but we're getting a lot of rejection. There's something funky going on with this daily candle here. Like, it broke the lows early on. It should have ran straight to fill that wick, but we're getting some sort of hesitation here. So if we look around this area too, you'll notice that prices wick down here quite a few times just to push back up. See that? Same thing here, here, down in here. Boom, pushed up, pushed up, pushed up, pushed up, right? So I don't know. A little sketchy here. So I find it funny that we rejected there. This daily candle should rip down, but I mean, look how bullish NQ is though, right? So it's no surprise if we don't rip down and we just continue kind of moving up there. But yeah, this will probably be a fake out most likely, so we'll see. If you close like a little bit more towards the bottom of the range, I think that's a good opportunity to potentially go long here. So you get like this type of closure with a nice wick to fill. That'd be great. And then you can take your buys. But if you end up closing like up here, you know, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to take buys now, right? You're just hanging out at the top here. So it just depends on what closure you get, and then you can kind of give it a look like that. Hey, London session was popping last night. Great session. Good session. We've had a lot of really good sessions. Asian the other night, London. I mean, they're all great, but sometimes you just have these standout sessions. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, you got a 15 closure coming up. We might close above the range here too. Excuse me. Yeah, there might be some opportunities here. I mean, we got this range here. We're looking to fill. It's about 100 pips to the top. We could potentially be getting a lot better of a stop loss as well, right? Like, let's say we get a candle that kind of comes down here. That could be our stop, entry, break of the highs, and see if we can get it to move up here. Yeah, we'll see how the 15 closes. If not, I got no problem waiting on the 30 here, because I still would love to see, like, the whole 1 hour candle's closing too, so I still would love to see a little bit of a, you know, new support formed. If you can get something like that where you got that fresh support, because other than that, our support is down here, you know, so trying to take a buy up here is dangerous, you know. So if we can get that new support, and then bam, we got this, we could even use previous candle stops at that point. So we'll see what price wants to give us. Where my boy Johnny Gems at, man? He's been up for a while. He's been up for a while. Johnny got them sleep? Nah, no sleep stops. He was ready. Everything he do, fire, he a caveman. I don't know. What'd that song say? That was wild. That's only the second time I heard that. Actually, the first time I heard that song, I played it for you guys yesterday. Yeah, I was like, I don't even know what's on this song. Should have listened to it first. But
Yo, good morning, bro.
Connor Price, I mean, it's got to be good. What up? What's poppin', Johnny Gems?
How you doing? What's poppin', bro?
How we feeling?
Feeling great, bro. How you feeling?
Like the caveman. Like the caveman.
Let's get it.
How you doing?
Another day blessed by God. Let's go.
That's right. Let us rejoice in it, baby. Got to be grateful.
Yeah.
Some of you guys woke up angry. How'd you do that? How'd you do that? I mean, look at this lovely life you got.
Bro, you're doing better than you deserve. There's always someone praying for the life you got right now. But yes, sir. It's a good day. What's up, chat? How you guys doing?
All right, let's peep game here. Yeah, this doesn't look bad here. So they're like 50 pip stops. We should get a push up. It's 8:45, right? So this is our 4-hour high here too. So I think if we re-break that high along with the 1 hour re-breaking the highs, I think we look good to go. We got a new support. That's what we're looking for on the 30, right? But we got it on the 15 here. So I am going to have a buy stop. I'm going to start off with like one contract here. And if we end up doing what we want to do, like on the 15-minute and all that, then we'll have a better position here. And I'll probably do like 4 contracts, right? If that's the case. But right now I'm okay with having like a 50 pip stop for the 4-hour highs to break to potentially see a run straight up towards like 33.36 here. And then potentially 33.40. So we'll see if we can get that. I don't want to use the current candle highs just because, you know, we've gone here before only to no avail, right? So, you know, that could just break and respect these highs here. We really want to see the 4-hour high break. That way we know we're going to get a push up in here, fill that range, and then maybe even continue up. So keep in mind that the 1 hour candle's closing here too, right? So we want to make sure that if the time's dwindling down, we let this 1 hour candle close, and then if it closes above, we can reevaluate the buy. But basically, if this 30-minute candle comes back up now and re-breaks its high, you're most likely going to see that push. Made $1 million, had to make 2. Hey, by the way, there's nothing wrong with being a millionaire. You do know that, right?
What's wrong with that?
And anyone who says otherwise is a fool. Who said? Well, by the looks of it, a lot of people don't believe they could be a millionaire. When I look around, I see a lot of people that don't believe in themselves, especially when I walk around publicly out here. You know what I mean? It's like you got to believe bigger. You know, you can be wealthy. You're not an evil person if you become wealthy. Contrary to what some religions talk about, it's all nonsense. Is it wrong to be billionaire? It's not. Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. Great people can do a lot of great things with moolah.
Yeah, facts.
I'm a future millionaire. W. Let's get it.
Sir.
I only see millionaires here. Bunch of millionaires. Where's the walking guy? The walking guy is most likely walking. He's probably doing his miles here. The walking guy made so much money in May. His local government bugged his computer and ended up frying it. So he's got to go get a new cooler now. They don't want to see him winning.
That's so hilarious.
Guys, I might have to if this starts going further, like anything further than like 60 whatever, I'm just gonna wait on the 1 hour. But so far still good, but if it drives down further, we'll probably delete.
Yeah, and if we like kill a couple more minutes. Like, if we come down to those last 5 minutes, I'm deleting too.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want stops to get too much bigger either.
Nope. My husband will be a millionaire. Amen.
Hey.
There's the Viking. Hey, don't
Vikings
say
here?
that. Don't say that.
What's up, Viking? Yo, let me pull up the YouTube chat real quick.
The Vikings in the Zoom chat.
Oh, what's up, Viking?
Same book, but the page different. Georgie. Mr. VDM. It's poppin'.
Hey, what's up, Mr. VDM?
Guys, I think I'm going to delete
what's up,
this. I think I'm going to delete this. I think I'd rather wait on the 1 hour closure now. Yeah. If it drives, if it drives, it drives. I got to make a decision here. I think that's going to be the wisest one. Yeah.
It's a good breakout play, but I feel you.
It is. But with 8 minutes left, I mean, 30-minute, you got your 1 hour has not closed above here yet. And all the last 1 hour candles have been completely undecided, right? So this same candle over the next 8 minutes can be completely undecided as well. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but in 8 minutes, that candle could look like this, right? So I think I'm good. I think I'm going to see some more information. We'll see how this candle actually closes. And if this guy closes above, now we can, step back into that long idea and potentially have the buy stops there.
I like that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, last thing we want to do is get tapped in here, and now new hour candle open, or this hour candle closes, and it closed below the range, right? So if it drives, it drives. But you don't have to. You don't have to do that. I'm gonna do it, and I'm okay with it if it drives, though. So. What are you doing, John? Deleting?
Nah, I'm gonna delete too. We're coming down to the last 5 minutes as well, anyways.
Yeah.
I'm already a trade deep too, so maybe if I wasn't a trade deep.
Okay.
It's also the last day of the month, so.
Last day of the month. Don't try and be superhero, superwoman today.
Yeah, I don't need to do too much,
Everyone chill. We finished the month excellent, incredible finish to the month, and we don't want to end it on the wrong note.
Nah, bro. Ain't trying to force none, do something stupid.
If I'm gonna lose a trade, I want to lose it on a 30-minute celery, 1 hour breakout, not a 15-minute breakout
facts.
when the 1 hour don't know what the hell's going on.
I agree.
That I'll be okay with. That I'll be perfectly fine with.
Yeah.
But just try and squeeze something here is stupid.
Yeah.
Stupito.
I'll be deleting anyways in a minute. But this is like the ideal breakout we like to take, close to the zone and stuff. Nice.
Yeah, on the 15, yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, on the 15. Yeah. But yeah, I'd be deleting anyways in like a couple seconds.
Delete.
Yeah, exactly, Arno. Those are one of those trades you'd rather be out wishing you were in than in wishing you were out. It's like when the urge to be out instead of being in is stronger, you gotta play defense in this game.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
2 trades this week. Yeah, better than a losing day, right? Better than trying to enter off of unfamiliar price action just for the heck of it to see if you can make money, and then take a red day. No trade day. I've had a bunch of no trade days here this month too. This will probably be my lower month because I wasn't funded, like fully funded, for some of the days this month too. So. But we got it back. We got paid. We got
Sir.
paid.
There we go. W, bro.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, there you go. Rather be out wishing I was in than in wishing I was out. For
Yep.
sure.
Yes, sir. Gem of the day.
Yep.
Yeah, me too though, Nick. Earlier this month I was just sizing down a bit, so my wins were a little bit smaller because of sizing down from the little bit like a drawdown. So
Yeah. So
still green.
I mean, I don't want to complain. It's still a 13K month, but I didn't get to withdraw all that money, you know, because I took about 6K and then I had some money that was in the other accounts that got blown. So it's not like I was able to take all that this month, but it's still a good one. I got back on track this week. $555. So we're back. We're coming back. This is probably my lowest week out of the whole year. But you never know. Maybe today we could do something. Trump breaking news. China
Yeah, I heard
violated
that.
agreement with U.S. Oh, interesting. China playing games with Trump, huh? Trump about to do something wild. This about to be a crazy day. Johnny Gems, yeah, he should coin that phrase. Coin it.
Facts. Where? Let me do that.
Make a YouTube video on it. This is my
Facts, bro.
phrase.
I think I will. Yeah, you heard that, Gem? That's for me.
Magnus, how's that computer? He's gonna be installing stuff on his computer. I'm like, wow, I wouldn't even know how to do that.
Bro, he'll be a better trader trading on that computer when he gets back on his PC.
All right, last 2 minutes. Holy.
Oh, great. Arno W, man. When you got FOMO, you just hear me saying that. That's great, bro. That's the time we want to, say that to ourselves when we got FOMO. Helps a lot. Like right now.
We used to call it JOMO. Remember that? The joy of
Yeah.
missing out. The joy.
I remember.
I ain't never had no joy. Never once when I typed in JOMO. Never once.
Yo, we got a minute and 30 here.
1500,
I got
yeah.
JOMO.
1500 is my ideal take profit, especially on this account too, because on the 100Ks you can only make 1500 on the trade. So yeah, I think that's a good spot to be. Yeah, 1500, it's it's a good amount of money.
Yeah, Clubhouse. Yeah, we need that wall. We need the wall right about now. Cover this candle for moving up.
Build a wall.
Build the wall.
Hey,
Oh,
should
man.
we put that there?
Put the wall, bro. Yeah, the line's the wall.
Yeah, I can see that wick getting filled up there, especially with all this news coming out here. Anytime you get any like crazy news like that, gold's gonna most likely move bullish. So we'll see. Consolidation because banks are trying to fill their positions. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yep, little hold up and
Yep.
then an explosion
Yep.
here.
Sir.
During your come up, how would you stay level minded around negative people? I wouldn't be around them. I wouldn't be around them. I just avoided them. And I still do, by the way. So even if they were my family and all that, still going to avoid them. All right, this is looking good here. So let's see what we can do. Lower wicks, and I think we're looking pretty good. You got this decent like celery play popping off here too, like kind of like a multi-celery play going on. So it's a new hour closure here, so let's see if we can get a little bit of a lower wick, and then we'll re-add those buy stops. Yeah, you got to stay away. You know, you got to stay away from negative people the best of your ability, even if it's your mom, your dad, you know, your best friend. Like, yeah, you got to stay away. Basically, your best friend can't be your best friend anymore. You got to be your best friend. All right, come on, Goldie. Can we get the lower wick? Closure above, yeah, closure above, yep. Yeah, sometimes you gotta, yeah, you can't bring everyone with you, you know?
Where do you want to see a lower wick at?
Something. It's just something here.
Something a little bit steeper.
Yeah, I mean, that would do, like down in that, you know, tapping that white line just to give it a minute or two before popping, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I think I will start with one contract because I got a good feel we can move up here. So I am going to have one contract on this order to get filled if we do break the highs. If I take a loss here, I'm not too worried about it. I'll re-add again, you know. But just in case we run now without a top wick, the volume should really start dumping in here, right? So I'm going to have one contract here. If we can come down and make that lower contract, I'll use these three and get the one out of there. Been asking this question for a while. What keeps you so motivated? So what keeps me motivated is the fact that, you know, I have kids, you know what I mean? And these kids are going to grow up, and these kids are going to look for someone, right, to show them the way, someone to guide them, you know what I mean, and give them a head start in life. And, you know, I have 2 boys, and I want to make sure that I'm on top of my game physically, financially, in all areas of life, in impact. You know, there's nothing like, you know, your kids seeing how much of an impact their parents make in the world, and I want to be my kid's superhero. I don't want my kid to look at this guy or that person. I want them to look at me, you know, me and my wife, and be like, that's the example right there, right? That's the example. And I don't take that stuff for granted or lightly. My biggest mission is going to be to mentor my boys, you know what I mean? So that stuff's got me super inspired, hustling at the highest levels, committing at the highest levels, and really just want to put myself in position to be the best leader, the best mentor. Not even, you know, the father thing, yeah, but more so the mentor, right? Because those young boys will be men one day, and I just want to teach them how to be good men, you know. So that's what motivates me. Plus, you know, the vision, right, of impacting thousands and thousands of people all over the world keeps me up and going, and, you know, hustling every single day and committing my time to this, committing my life to this mission here, you know, and to the people. So, yeah, that's pretty much what keeps me motivated on day to day. And, you know, I'm long-term thinker. So I'm thinking about when my kids are 10 and 15 and 18 and 20, and, you know, who are they going to get their inspiration from? Who are they going to, you know, use as an example? And I want that to be me, and I want that to be the men that I mentor, right? And, yeah, that's pretty much what motivates me. It gets you emotional too, you know, because it's just so important, you know, where this next generation goes. And, you know, not only will their lives be impacted, but they'll be impacting their sphere of influence as well. You know, I think God's got an amazing plan for this next generation, and it's going to be up to us, you know, to guide them and steer them and give them a good head start. You know, if we can do that, you know, that's why I really pray for you guys. And, you know, I know a lot of you guys are parents and stuff. And I my big thing is I love to see family victories. I love to see, you know, just maybe a little bit of my efforts help some man just serve his family better, you know, and have those family victories. And, you know, that's a big thing for me as well. So I know that if I can instill the principles in you, like great men have instilled them in me, then, you know, you can also bring your children up in that way like I'm doing with my children. So, yeah, that's what's got me going. All right, I think that's the lower wick that I'm looking for here. So, yeah, I'm going to use 3 contracts on the break of these highs now. Yep.
Looks good. 15 celery, 30 1-hour breakouts, 4-hour break at its own high. Daily's bullish. I like it.
Yep. We got a lower wick there, AB Mike. And I don't even mind if we wait for 9:15 here too. That's not a big deal. 9:15, 9:30, even better. But one thing I could say is we're above the range. We're starting to remain above the range, and it's all clean to the left. We got a lower contract. Yeah, there you go. What's up, Rafi? Big Rafi in the house. So Rafi's going to be doing the webinar this weekend, gang. So we got a little switch of plans. Rafi was going to be on for next weekend, but he's got a wedding out of town. So we're going to swap here. Rafi's going to come back for part 2 of his insane ego talk last week, which I think honestly, bro, that was probably your best webinar, like that I took the most from recently. That was just on point. So I think I think all this happens for a reason. We get a fresh part 2, right? We just had part 1 last week, part 2 this weekend. It's nice and fresh in everyone's mind. And yeah, I was just going to do a Q&A this weekend anyway, so that works out really well.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
What's up, Rafi? Excited for that.
Me too. That's going to be a good one. So you mean you'll enter at 33.31? Yes. Yeah, I have a buy stop right here. So I set limit orders. I don't really get in like market execution. I usually just get in like with a limit order just so I know I got my entry here. So we're starting to get pretty volatile. Stops are probably going to be about 60, 62 pips.
60.
Yeah, that should be good for me. So we'll see how we do it. Break even, maybe even some partials. Probably going to sit around 33, 36 up here, at least break even. And then, you know, partials definitely by 33.40. And then the full move, I would say up to 47 there. So we'll see if we can get some volume coming in now. You got 9:15 coming in as well in the next couple minutes here. So big candles coming up. Big volume time. 9:15, 9:30.
First half of 9:30 volume.
Yeah.
This is like one of those trades that are like convincing. Like I'm like convinced to get it to have a buy stop right now. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a good A+ setup.
Yeah. Like the market's convinced me. I didn't have to convince the markets here.
Yeah. Let's see.
What do you think if the 15 comes down to the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know, man. This 30's open.
I know.
30's open and ready to roll.
30's
It looks
open.
like, yeah. So I'll probably just hang tight here. Maybe in the last 2 minutes or so, do something.
Gotcha.
But yeah, because I mean, as long as this candle also closes strong, right? Then I think we're good to go. So if we start breaking the highs, we probably see a bit of a push, and then a strong closure, and then the next candle might be able to do it for us.
Yeah. Love that.
Oh, can we get in? Can we get activated? Okay.
Yeah, man.
We're in ski. We are in ski. So yeah, let's see if we can push here. We got the breakout, we got the retest, we got a little bit of a celery. We're starting to move on up here. That TP sitting right there looks pretty good. That partial's there, and then the rest of it can potentially run up. So looking pretty good so far. Now we just got to hang tight and let this thing, you know, go about its business.
Yes, sir.
It looked like I got slipped, but it doesn't look like I got slipped, right? Didn't it look like I got slipped in there? But it looks like my entry's exactly where I wanted it.
Looks like it slipped for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why it was that new 5-minute popping up.
And now looks good. Clean candles to the left as well.
Yeah. So this candle may or may not be the candle that moves for us. It may be this next candle coming in 3 minutes. Slippy, slippy.
Trades like to fluctuate.
Partials here. Okay, cool. So that's the trade.
Yeah, I like 35, 36 break even.
Yeah, same.
Probably going to hold till like 37, 36.
I'll be at 1500 there, so, you know.
Yeah. Lot of volume.
Lots of volume. Slipped a little bit. Yeah, slipped a little bit. Little slip, little slip. Yeah, we got 2 minutes for a closure here. $34 is my partial. 34. Yeah, 34 is cool too. Yeah, as you come into this overall zone here. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Slipped on everything, eh? Damn, forex too.
Wow.
We got slippage. We got volume.
Your stops are sitting below the previous 15.
Yeah, a little bit below there. A couple pips. I'm pretty much risking 18 or 18 to make 15 actually here.
Nice.
I mean, I could risk 15 too, but I don't mind having a little bit lower than that.
Yeah.
Beautiful trade. Oh, snap. Closed. Okay, 610. W.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna hang tight here. I think we can clean up this whole range here to the left.
Same.
Yeah, we should be good to fill that.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at NQ here. Let's just peep it. Yeah, so NQ still in the range. Notice how he faked out and never went back up though. So maybe we'll try and get up. We'll see. But yeah, nothing for me on NQ right now. We'll hang tight on Goldie. Let's see how this candle closes. We want a pretty like decently strong closure here though, not something like this. Yeah. So that's a little worrisome. Let's see how we do. If we close below the range, then I'll probably have to get out of that early. If not, if we close above and all that, we still look pretty good.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum. 20 seconds.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's interesting. So we
Right
did
back.
we
Range.
closed above, but even above all this here too. So yeah, we could get hit here. We'll see. We'll see if it holds. Might
I
get
just
hit
got
though.
hit.
Yeah, that's me too. Yep. All right, I thought that was a great trade. Good
Yeah.
trade here.
All we can do about that.
Nah. Good trade. The only thing we could have done was waited for the 15 closure, right, in this case, but everything looked money to go. We already waited for the last 15 closure, so I didn't mind that one at all. Yeah, I think we could still stay bullish here. We're probably going to wick down, and as long as this candle doesn't have a top wick, we may continue to pop up here. So there may be another shot. Maybe another shot. Let me actually hold on one sec.
Yeah, no, it's a
Screenshot.
good trade. You can do everything right and still be wrong.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, let me just mark that up real quick, and then
Wow.
boom, boom. All right, perfect. All right, cool. Yeah, good playbook position, and on to the next one. So yeah, I think that was the only thing really. Just possibly could have waited on the 15 just to get a little bit more direction on the closure, but that 30 closure was enough direction for me in this case to go long here. Yeah, nice playbook position
tough.
too. So
Yep. That was a tough late decision. We kind of got activated right before the 5-minute, mark.
yeah. Wow, look at this push.
Holy.
Goldie smells on. Yeah, Goldie smells I'm sizing up. That's hilarious. That's funny.
Like, I was convinced to take that trade. Like, honestly.
Hell yeah.
I thought that was a great trade.
And final battle heater. First L in 10 trades. Nice, nice, amazing.
W.
The hour candle didn't close above on Oanda. Interesting. Yeah, still a good trade to me. Still followed my plan. That's the main part here. Main part is we
That's the
followed
main
our
thing.
plan.
Yep.
If you guys are quaking, don't worry. I got y'all. Just go check out this video right here on how to handle red days. I got you. Right here. 9 minutes. 9 minutes will get you back to where you need to be.
You can't judge your day based on whether it's green or red, but whether you followed your plan or not. You know? Your day's a W if you followed your plan, regardless of if you're green or red.
Yeah.
And like Mark Douglas says, right, you could do everything right and still be wrong. That's the game we're playing. We're in a probability game. Matt, it's random. The markets are random as hell.
Yeah. What if you don't have the resources to remove yourself from these negative people? How would you handle it? I mean, I have legs, you know what I mean? So I'll go on walks, spend time alone. You know, maybe you can't spend every waking hour away from them, but, you know, can you get away from them for the majority of the time? Probably. Unless they're your coworkers. You gotta deal with them for 8 hours a day. Old Becky at the water fountain. Shut up, Becky. Maybe find a new job, you know, if that's the case, if it's at your job or whatever. Remember, you could do anything you like. Anything you like. Just because you have a job doesn't mean you have to keep that one. There's so many other ones if the environment's not good. Perfect way to plug the new YouTube video, yeah. Did I hear that Oanda was getting fined? I did not. I did not. Let's see what's happening here now on the 15. Let's see. Can't escape the coworker. red on the month, but think it's a good trade. Yeah, that trade was a good trade. 30-minute, same stuff we always do.
Yes, sir.
What's the spread like on gold futures? Pretty much zero. Yeah, zero. I think it's 0.1. So 0 being the pip and 0.1 being the 0.1 of the pip. What we got here? What we got? There you go. Good old Mark Douglas. So yeah, let's see how we do here. And I still, we can still take another trade here. We just got to get more information now, right? So we're anticipating gold to move up here, which I think we still can. I don't like how that 4 hour just rejected like that though, right? That 4 hour was getting really strong bullish there, and all of a sudden just started rejecting, along with the daily pushing back down. So 1 hour back in the range here, possibly 1 hour fake out. It would make sense, right? Last day of the month, last day of the week for us to close right here and then just chop around the rest of the day. It would make sense. Maybe do 1 or 2 more of those, one to the downside, back up, stuff like that. What's the symbol on Tradeovate for gold? XAU USD. XAU USD.
Yo,
30
exactly,
win
on to the
streak.
next best trade.
Wow, nice job, Zyper. 30's amazing.
Damn, Zyper.
That's good. Now on to the next win streak.
Yep.
Um, 8:30 to 10. Maybe you could find a better time then. Maybe try and find a better time around your schedule.
Yeah, maybe try trading London or Asian.
NQ still consolidating. Basically gold still consolidating as well. Yeah, NQ needs some direction on the 4 hour. Once the 4 hour can give us some direction, I think the lower time frames will open up, and start to play out. Do I ever go down to the 5? Sometimes. When it's like very, very volatile, I will. But usually like 15, 30 minutes where I like to hang out. London? Yeah, London is good. London's a great session because you're either getting a trade in pre-London or London Open or not. So it's not like New York session's very dragged out where you can get moves like any time in the day. London is a little bit more straightforward. Like you got pre-London and London Open. And if it don't happen there, you just move on to New York. So I think it's risky before 9:30 on NQ, not on gold. On gold, we take trades before 9:30 all the time, but the Nasdaq is the one I like to wait for 9:30. Let's see, what would we be doing live trading? My performance got worse when going live, but in personal I'm doing well. Any tips? Yeah, you don't change anything, right? Just because people are watching, you don't change, right? So like you guys never see me like force something that you wouldn't see me trade normally, right? It's always the same type of moves. So you just there's something different that you're doing clearly, right, when you're on your own as to when you're trading in front of people. So trading in front of people could make you want to force trades or to build a following or to get a good stream going. So you got to stay away from all that. You just got to play your game and just let the camera roll. You know, like don't necessarily do it to like be this guy to call a bunch of trades. Just like when we started this stream, we were just like, yo, we're not really trying to be that guy. We're just going to put a camera on us as we trade. We think we're pretty good traders, and we're just going to see who wants to watch. And, you know, we will, you know, kind of share our philosophies and the way we think on those streams to see if we can impact people, you know, on a personal growth and development level as well. And that's all we did. So I never came in here like, I'm going to call these trades and I'm going to be that guy, and, you know, none of that stuff. So it's just, it's me alone here. The camera just happens to be rolling. What month am I on? GC? Q25. GC Q25. Yeah, and then you can't, you know, you'll obviously have a lot of naysayers in the chat too. So you'll have a bunch of supportive people, and then you have a couple naysayers. So a lot of times, like, I noticed this in other streamers or in other just communities in general, you're going to pay attention to like the 2 people that said something negative over like the 200 people that said something positive. So don't let people like, you know, interfere in your mindset as well, right? Very easy to get triggered. Also, you know, when you have to share your P&L, when you got to share your entries and share your exits and all your winners and all your losers, you know, that's a lot of people up in your business. Right. So, you know, not all traders can do that. That's why I really do commend any live streamers that get up here and like are willing to show people their P&L, show people their trades, their exits, their entries, their wins, their losses. Like, you know, it's not it's easy, but, you know, not a lot of people can do it.
That's true.
But you can do it if you're listening. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Am I looking for another opportunity? Yeah. Yeah, if it comes to me, yep. Absolutely.
Gotta come to us.
Just pretend we didn't take that trade. All right, next trade. What should we do now?
Either way, right? You're here to trade for the month, for the year. Like your P&L is gonna fluctuate, right? So this one day doesn't matter.
Nah.
You know, one trade will never matter.
I think everyone
Just
here
another
is.
trade. It's just business, you know.
I think everyone here at this point is now like at a mature enough level, like to handle the red days and to, you know, understand. Just look at it, you know, see what you could have done better. If there was something you could do better, take note of it. If there wasn't, keep it moving. You know, either way, you got to keep it pushing. You know, lock back in, and let's see if we can get another good trade. Is it possible to add another session to YouTube? Nah, not on YouTube. We have 3 other sessions in the clubhouse. Yeah, schedule's booked. Schedule's booked with live streams. We're booked. You could join.
Nick,
you could join this lovely group here though, and trade all 5 or 4 sessions with us. How y'all doing in there? How y'all doing? Yeah, yeah. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to YouTube. SpongeBob's over there. Holy smokes.
What's up, SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, Nick, what'd you end up doing after London?
After London, just went for a cruise.
Did you go for that ride?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I went for a cruise.
No sleep?
Yeah, I took a little nap. I fell asleep for like an hour or so.
Nice.
Woke back up.
Nice.
Back up. All right, this is crazy. Yeah, straight down, Goldie. So 9:15 brought us down. Look at this hour candle now, right back down. 4-hour candles bearish again. So, you know, this doesn't usually happen, right? You don't usually see that, and that's, you know, again, the probability of trading. Sometimes things are just going to go south. They're just things that don't normally happen are going to happen, and those are the losses that I like to take. Things that typically work out according to the playbook, but this time it just happened to be a probability that gave me the loss. It wasn't a technical error, it wasn't a psychological error, it wasn't a greed thing, it wasn't a FOMO thing, it wasn't a revenge, right? It was a straight up trade that should have worked out like it normally does, but probability states that 70% of the time it will work out normally, but 30% of the time weird stuff's gonna happen. So today weird stuff happened, right? The 4 hour usually doesn't just break the lows, break the highs, come down and flip bearish again, right? So normally we would see that push. Again, what could have stepped in the way today? I don't know. Last day of the month, Friday, the news that came out, Trump talking crap about China, and probability, right? All that kind of plays a factor here. So like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a fake out, and then now we just muck around here for a while, and then later do another fake out, right? And get more traders and do something like that.
Yeah.
Typical
That's why,
end of the month Friday.
that's why if you're not thinking in probabilities or not having a neutral thinking mindset like Rafi talks about, like thinking in logic, if you're not thinking in logic or thinking in probabilities right now, like this loss could really get you frustrated. Like this could really, you know, tap you into an emotional state, some of you, you know, where you may want to go off tilt, right? So that's why it's necessary to have it's honestly it's a requirement of traders to have probability mindsets and logical thinking mindsets, because you don't want one loss, you don't want to let one loss make you lose your whole account, you know.
Yeah.
You got to understand how the markets move and the logic behind that.
But we do have some giveaways coming up. We got some giveaways coming up in good news. That's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, good to see like you guys are like, hey, another trade. Let's see. Clubhouse, how we feeling? Let's see. Wipe the trade. Wipe the trade from your mental slate and start fresh. There you go. Lock in, lock back in. Yeah, that's true too. Like, we spend so much time ranging, by the way. Like, to where you get a breakout, it should pop. Like, that was another thing I was considering too, is we spent all London ranging, all pre-New York ranging, and then we get these breakouts right at 9 a.m. And typically that's going to push, man. So, yeah, that's interesting too. I think we should have gotten a big push there, especially with the big consolidation we had going on all throughout the last couple sessions. I'm actually pretty surprised it didn't pop there. But again, it just goes back to there's probabilities that we play here. All right, that's it. What trade? What trade? I think we got 6 giveaways. 6 giveaways to give away here. Yeah, we got 6. Six giveaways. All you gotta do is be following me on Insta. That's pretty much it. And comment in the chat when we do the giveaway here. Let's see. Where do I spam the W's? I'll let you guys know. Giveaways can enlighten some moods. They sure can. Let's see. Gold's getting some money back. Gold's getting some money back. 100 giveaways, man. TK, what would happen if we did 100 here? I'll have to let TK send those messages in. All right, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen here at 9:30, and then I just want to watch the movement here, and then we'll do some giveaways. They would start quaking. They would. Cause yo, honestly, I think that last giveaway we did, 3 or 4 people are like about to take payouts, and like, I think we did I think it was 20 total. There was like half of you guys already like funded on the giveaway accounts. Nah, giveaway. This giveaway is gonna be for everyone. Yeah. Was the lost copy? No, I'm not actually not. I don't have any of them on copies right now. What do I mean? 9:30? Yeah, that's what I mean. Watch this 9:30 candle. I want to see any of the movement that takes place here. Yeah, because it's open now. My IG handle is right here. IG, boom. Right here. Right there. We're trying to get 50K here on IG along with YouTube. We got 41 or 43K on YouTube and 41 on IG. So it's been a fun grow. I think we should just do YouTube because the Clubhouse legit breaks Zoom. Like legitimately, like the Zoom breaks and like it doesn't work anymore. So I think we gotta all report to the YouTube chat when we do this. Never won? Maybe today would be your day. You never know. By the way, this Instagram account, if you guys go down, so if you guys even come in here, you can see the beginnings of the journey too, by the way. I don't think I've shared that too much, but some of the beginnings of the journey, at one point I was hanging out on some other kid's YouTube live stream, just some dude that I knew, but I think it's in charts. Charts is where you get to see some old school stuff. Yeah, I think it's in charts. Yeah, these are the old days. 234 weeks ago. Yeah. But anyway, if you do come down here and you jump down to like just go a little bit down, you could see a lot of trade recaps. So you could learn a lot from these trades. They're like down here and stuff. They're kind of scattered all over now, but especially these ones here. Yeah, these are all good videos like over the weekend to just check out, go in and watch. Hey, was this the yeah, this was NFP. You remember this day? This is a big day. There's AB Mike. Hey, I didn't even give y'all no love. Damn. There we go. All right, gold trying to make its way back up here. NFP day went risky, got risky. Remember that range? I remember this day. That was wild. All right, so yeah, just this the IG to follow, and then we'll pick some winners in a few minutes. 2 years, no giveaways. Oh, maybe your time's today. Yeah. I reduce my quaking by understanding the reasoning behind the trade and knowing I can replicate the trade. Not, yeah, there you go. Perfect. Yep. Love it. Sam Capital. Yeah, we were just talking about him in the clubhouse like 2 nights ago. Yeah, I haven't talked to Sam in probably like 2 months, but I did reach out to him just to check on him and say hello and stuff. So I was talking to him yesterday for a few. He's doing good. He's doing good. But I haven't talked to him before that for like 2 months. Maybe even longer. They don't want no one a part of the move. Yeah. They stopping all the retail traders out here. What was it? What was it again? Right here. This one. Had one a long time ago. All right, no worries, no worries. If you win, I got you. All right, wink, wink. I got you. I got you. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it.
Yo, what's good, Daniel? What's up, bro?
Daniel.
How many, oh wait. I was gonna say how many giveaways are you doing, but is that a surprise?
6. 6 giveaways. 5 and then
6.
1 for good luck.
Got it.
You know I always got to add 1.
Who's taking it home? Who's gonna get it?
All right, yeah, we might as well do it now. So,
Yeah, facts, bro.
yeah, this candle's like watching paint dry right now. So, everyone in the clubhouse, report to YouTube. I'll give you guys a minute to get all settled in, and then we will start it up. Start it up. Start it up. And like the stream, please, man. Please. I'm begging y'all. I'm begging you.
You have the damn stream of light.
Don't make me beg. Alright, let me give y'all a minute to get over there. Alright, you guys ready? Let's start the party here. Let me grab my, yeah, we're just gonna randomly pick it from the chat, I guess.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Maybe look away or something.
I'm just gonna freeze on one name, and that name is the winner. All right.
Oh wait, you want to wait for the 15 to close first or no?
Nah.
You're like, nah, screw gold.
All right, here we go. So let's do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The first winner of the giveaway account goes to Nick Stewart. Me. Woo! Yes. Yes.
Oh
Let's
God.
go. W. Thank you, Nick Stewart. All right. All right. Just kidding. All right, here we go. First winner of the giveaway, 50K futures funded account goes to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ben Harron. Mr. Ben Harron.
Hey.
There he is. Ben, you have been chosen, my friend. Let me screenshot that. So what I'm going to need you guys to do is message me on Discord. Send me a private message on Discord so that way I can get you all set up with your account. All right? Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. All right, let's move on to the next here. Zoomers, if you can YouTube it. I'm gonna pick the winners from the YouTube chat, but you guys can keep throwing W's in the Zoom chat. It's fine too. But, all right, let's do this. So, second winner of the 50K futures funded account is gonna go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. PM Magnifico, yo, Mr. Lucky Bags. Bro, what?
PM Magnifico.
It's time for him to play the lotto. For real. All right,
Sir.
man. W.
Got to see his reaction too.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't get to see it.
Let's go, bro. W.
Okay, that's 2. All right, number 3. Third winner of the 50K futures funded account in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 goes to Rob Trades. Oh, snap, Rob.
Wow.
Oh, snap. Rob Trades. You know what's so funny? Rob was actually on top of, well, you know, scratch that. Rob was in front of on the chat, the last winner. So, wow, that's crazy. He's hitting them W's, man.
Wow. Rob, congrats, bro. Let's go.
Congrats, brother. You just missed the second one, and you hit the third one. Fire. Okay, next. All right, so let's see. The fourth winner of the futures funded 50K account is going to go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Traders Next Door. W, bro. W. Trader Next Door. Been around for a hot minute. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. 2 more.
Let's go.
Two
Congrats,
more.
Traders Next Door.
2 more. All right, here we go. All right, ready? All right. Fifth winner. Fifth winner here is going to go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jason C, my man. Jason C gets a 50K account. Number 5, the big 5. Congratulations, bro. Another one. Guy's been around here putting in the work. We also pray before we give these away that they would fall into the hands of people who are prepared. So, all right, the big number 6. Let's do it. Big number 6. 50K futures funded account goes to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is it? Tyler Avery. All right, man. W. You guys got to message me on Discord, all right? Message me on Discord.
Nice.
Send me a private message, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If you can, just to not have to go back and forth, send me your first and last name and the email address that you want me to send the credentials to. All right? And I'm going to pay for one myself here. So we're going to do one more. And we're going to do lucky number 7. So we're going to bless number 7. And I feel like there's just one more person out there that needs one here. So let's do one more. And that'll be 7 for the day here. So the 7th winner, the one who has been spared. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winner of that is Vasil. Yeah, Vasil. Oh, damn. 119 or 117. All right. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Congrats. Let's go.
All right, boys and girls. That's 7. So next week we'll do more. But congratulations to everyone who caught those 7. I think you were meant to have those. So W. Keep in mind, Top 1 Futures has 55% off for like another day, and then I don't think that sale is going to continue on. So 55% off, I think, through the weekend. You just got to use code TTE, and I don't know what the next sale is going to be, but I'm pretty sure they're finishing that 55% stuff on Sunday. So cool. Next week we do more. We do another 7 next week. All right.
Yeah, sounds good.
What up, Kingman? Kingman's at my door.
Kingston.
Yeah. Got my wrist hurting. Yo, I hit W's one day in the chat. That was legit like a wrist workout. I was like, wow. I was like, damn. I appreciate y'all for hitting them W's. That ain't no joke.
Yeah, right. It is a workout.
It is, bro. Look at Yanosh powering through them W's. How do you power through them like that, bro? My gosh. That's insane. Energy. Bands counted up. Always hitting them. Wokey, I see. Just bam.
Facts, yo.
All right. Well, we got played today by Gold, so that's fine. You know, we played Gold the whole month, and Gold played us on the last day. So that's. I'm actually happy we got that loss out of the way, because I mean it was coming, right? I mean we've taken win after win after win after win after win since like the first week of May, so that's actually a good thing. I think we got that out of the way here, and then we could leave that in May and then just hit the ground running for June.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh, I love that loss today. Honestly, that's really good. Now that I'm thinking about it, we are golden. So time to go on a run here.
Exactly.
Time to go on a run. The more I think
I'm
about
ready,
that
bro.
loss, the more I like it.
Hell yeah. I'm ready. Ready for next week, bro.
Me too. Me too. Ready for June, guys. Last June, basically June, the last two to 3 years has been our best month ever. So like not our best month ever, but our best month of the year. So let's see last June what we look like. So the 1 June, you guys obviously remember we went on a straight heater and only lost that one trade. Remember that? The 34 lot trade. So by the way, we are coming up to our anniversary here of June 26th. So we'll see if we could place a big trade on that day as we did last year. But yeah, June statistically has been the month for us. So, you know, 2023, we went all in. We took one loss the whole month there. And then 2024, which was last year, we really upped our trades. But we kept a very, very clean win rate here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades out of all these trades in that whole month were losers. So I'm anticipating a great June this month as well, with price action moving good. And yeah, so hopefully we can duplicate a little bit of what we did the last couple of years.
Sir.
You know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if anyone wants to use this journal, by the way, you guys are more than welcome to use this journal. If you're not currently tracking your trades and you want to get better at that, I would highly recommend just using a journal like this, spreadsheet, pretty simple. All the data you need is right here. You know, all you need is maybe like an image of the trade, right? The time that you took it, the pair, buy or sell, what setup it was, what entry it was, your time frame, and then, you know, your after trade stuff. But this is more than enough. It's completely free. So if anyone wants to use this, you guys are, you know, more than welcome. Let's see one trade from last year. Hey, where is it? What happened? Oh, okay. Nice trade from last year. Yeah, so just hit exclamation point journal if you guys want to use this. I recommend it. I use this for like 3 years. So I really like it. Wow, Gold. Wow. 4-hour pack runner and just melted here.
Yo, the 15 like actually closed below.
After the daily fake out too there, that was interesting. Very interesting. You had daily fake out right here. You'd expect if we break the highs to move up. I guess we never did break the highs. Is the sale still going to be on after the 31st? I don't think so. I think there'll be a new sale, but I don't think it'll be 55% off like it is now. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the next one is. Just know we'll always have like a sale. Like we'll always have something that we can tap into. Does the code for top one do the monthly? Yeah, so whatever you pay up front, that's what your monthly bill will be. So right now, 55% off. I think you get like 100K for like 89 bucks or something. 50Ks you could probably get pretty cheap too, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, what a move down there.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
That 15 wasn't bad. I wasn't even looking.
30 closing no wick though. So.
Jeez.
She gone, baby. She gone.
Might be it for me, bro. Honestly.
She's a goner. Past 2 top 1, 3 top step, 50Ks. Let's go. Awesome. Amazing. Amazing, Ronnie. Congratulations. W job. Way to stick, you know, I bet you repetition of sticking to the plan probably built confidence in you, and then starting to see wins by following that plan boosts that confidence, gets that, you know, commitment to like repetition going as well, and then the results begin to follow. What is the TT Top 1 Futures checkout code? It's just TTE. Yeah, TTE, and then it should pop up 55%. I think they're also giving us one other thing too right now, right? Is it it's not anytime payouts, it's no daily drawdown, I think. The anytime payouts, gang, we hit them with that, not gonna lie. We hit them hard with that. I can't blame them for changing that. We hit the pockets, man. Yeah, the 30 closed without a bottom wick, so it's fine. It closed right at support too. Yeah, that 1 hour was lethal here. That's crazy. Nah, not anymore. The anytime payouts, like I was saying, we honestly, we milked them. We milked them so bad. Yo, the anytime payout thing, they had to get rid of it. Maybe they'll bring it back at some point, but if it says free anytime payout included, then it does, but I'm pretty sure they took it off. Can you save and use the journal on your phone? Maybe someone else could answer that. I don't know. I've never tried it on my phone.
A journal.
The spreadsheet?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can use it. All you got to do is you got to come over here. So after you get the link, AJ just posted it there. Come over to File, hit Make a Copy, and then you'll be able to delete all my stuff, or if you want to continue to look at my stuff, that's fine too. But just hit Make a Copy. You don't have to delete it. You could just start over. So like what I would do is every year, a new year, you see I would gap down a little bit, and then 2024 would be there. So if you want, like I don't do 2025 because I got it all in TradeZella now over here. But yeah, if you want, you could just gap down a little bit and then keep my stuff if you want to go back and take a look at my trades or whatnot. But you could just start fresh, you know, down here. Yeah, it's not a bad idea to study my trades though here as well, right? Like what time did he take the trade? What was the result of it? Did he risk full, half? Let me look at the image, you know, like a lot of my trades are in there.
Those are the statistics as well.
Yeah, also gang, if you guys want, you're more than welcome. So I don't know if you guys know about this channel in the Discord. We haven't posted in this channel much lately. We've been kind of moving towards posting this stuff in the Clubhouse. But there's trade of the day here. So these are all my trades taken like from a couple months back, where you can go in and review it. Scott was helping us out with this. Scott basically did a really good job at like leading you on, telling you why we took the trade, setting it all up so you can kind of go through and read it. And look, this is another trade that kind of didn't work out, just like that last one, right? But yeah, you can go in here, take a look at all the trades. Everything's broken down, you know, like piece by piece, kind of like you guys see it in charts for stream. And yeah, it's a good study material here. Look at this. Trades on trades. Trades on trades on trades here.
You're going to see the same pattern, same words by reviewing these trades over and over again.
Same stuff. Breakouts, clean range to the left, right? Close partials there. break even, all the same stuff, like John said.
Yep.
Fade positions. This one we were learning the fade. Clearly, this one we were learning the fade, right? So it takes failure to learn, right? A lot of people want to just jump into a new type of setup and not expect to fail their way through the learning process. We're not afraid to fail, you know what I mean? We'll size down as we sample size these moves, but we got it to work for us. Look, even this one, see? So we, through this process of failing, we learned how to take the fade, when to take it, when not to take it, what's better in certain situations. So you got to go, you know, you got to really take your time with this stuff. Yeah.
Sir.
Oh, look, another one. Onion play. So yeah, this is all in the trade of the day channel here. So you guys are more than welcome to. Every trade almost looks the same, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I just did to my gold chart?
What'd you do, buddy? Close it down?
Canceled it from my stream. From my screen, yeah.
Closed it.
Just press that X button in the top left corner. Just click that.
We just straight up melted. Melted here on gold. 930 just ripped.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm calling it a week, month, all that, day, everything.
Hell yeah, bro. I was just about to say.
Yeah, it was a great month. I'm down to hang out and chill for a bit. If you guys want to go through a few things, ask some questions, all that. But I think I'm done.
Yeah, bro, I'm done too. Yeah, I told the gold, I'll see you next week, Goldie.
See ya.
See you next week, Goldie. Peace.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Gold's happy with us because we gave gold a little bit of money back today.
Yeah, bro.
And that's
Paid
all
some
gold
expenses
wants.
off.
That's all gold wants. But yo, as long as you give me a little bit of money, you know, you can keep taking.
Yeah. Take my expenses so I can keep profiting, gold. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it though, Nick. Wrap it up here.
Where are you going, buddy? What, are you busy today? What's up
What
with this
happened?
guy, chat? You got
Yeah,
you got plans today? You busy?
That was up with Nick. He just, bro wants me glued to the screen right now.
Same
Like,
Nick,
damn.
different day, man, you know?
Yeah, I know it is, bro. What you finna do? Just talk it up? Review some trades?
I'm just here to serve people, man. That's it. I am at your service. I'm here to help.
Yeah, bro.
So if anyone needs help, I'll help
Yo.
them. If not, I'll get up out of here.
Nah, yeah, Rafi, nah, I'm not trying to rush, you know? I was just like, let me just call it here.
Start the weekend,
my
you
day.
know? Johnny Dips.
Johnny Dips, bro. I'm
Johnny
here
Dips.
to trade, and then I'm gone, you know?
Looking back at the L, what would I have done differently? I may have, you know, waited for the candle to close. That was pretty much it. So,
It's-
by the way, once again, can I just point this out? We entered in the last 5 minutes of the candle. So, once again, that seemed to come back and bite us there, you know? So, just got to be careful with that. That's all. Other than that, I thought the setup was great and everything, but it just didn't work out. So, I think we could have maybe waited for this candle to close because, again, we got tapped in on that 5 minute push up. So, this 5 closed with no wick, and then bam, it just pushed. That's why some of you guys got slipped there because it was just a straight push. So, I think if we could have let there was 5 minutes left, right? And if we would have seen the candle close like that, we may not have, you know, ever even thought about putting another buy stop there. So,
I mean, yeah, we did talk about the 30-minute, though, still being open and stuff, but yeah.
yeah. And we all, yeah, exactly.
I
I
know
mean,
what you mean, bro.
we knew the
It's-
consequences for that, right? So,
Yeah.
we were okay with that, you know, as the 30-minute candle was still open. We had a lot of heavy news coming on around the world. I honestly expected gold to move up here, not down. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was just
Hey,
about
man.
it.
If that thing would have moved up to our TP, we wouldn't be saying anything right now.
Nah, we wouldn't. We'd be like, ha, 30-minute celery works every
Well, I
time.
bet. We lit. Peace, chat. Have a good weekend.
We still lit.
But we still lit. Oh, yo. That's
Uh,
crazy, bro. We literally just said that at the same exact time.
Are we lit or nah? Lit or nah?
Still lit.
Oh man, we doing a ninja creamy this weekend or what?
I'm down, bro. Let me get one today. I'll prep it today.
Prep it, brother. Prep it.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, he said I was just typing that. That's so funny.
Yeah,
Ninja creamy.
Yeah, Ken, that's one of my rules too. Like, I'll usually delete an order like right before the 5-minute close. I feel like we got activated like 30 seconds before the 5-minute mark. I don't know.
Yeah, we did, and it is
Again.
what it is. You know, it's another data point for us to say, you know what, we really should delete when there's 5 minutes left. That's all it is. We're gonna be trading for the next decade, 2 decades, 3 decades. You know what I mean? Take a little lesson from today and just move on.
I remember trading edge equals owner of the casino. Trading no edge equals player at the casino, right? So as long as you're trading edge and you're taking your losses and wins, trading edge, yo, you're the casino. What does the casino do? They take some losses, but they make it right back. So we'll make that right back. No problemo.
Right back. The best loser wins, and that's actually something I'm teaching my kids right now because they're all about winning, but they cry like little babies when they lose. So now it's time to teach them how to lose. Like I'm teaching some of y'all how to lose. The only way to be a great winner is to be a great loser. It's just it is what it is. That's just how it is. You have to be, in order to be good at something, you first have to be bad at it, right? It's very straightforward, very stoic. So now it's like, how do you handle your loss, right? Winners know how to take losses on the chin and keep it moving. They know how to stay composed, keep a positive attitude. They understand how to think in terms of the long game, right? Even with athletes, they don't cry about 1 or 2 series that they blew or games that they lost. They understand that there's a full season ahead of them. You know what I mean? So same deal here. There's a full season ahead of you, and you're just learning every day.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Life is a classroom.
Yes, it is.
Every winner was a loser who tried again. I like that.
Yes, sir.
I dig it.
Yeah, facts, B-Dub. If we would have hit TP, I would have been gone already. Nah, I'd still be here.
If we would have hit TP, I would have gave away 10 more giveaways. Hang it down. I'm like, sorry, bro. We were in a good mood that day. I couldn't help myself. Next week's going to be the best week. Going to cash in 10K. Amen, brother.
Amen.
Me too.
Same. Let's get it.
Hey, love you too,
All right,
J-Mac. Big dog.
Yes, sir. J-Mac, love you too, brother. We family here.
The next move on gold, I'd probably say you could take the longs up as a counter trend trade too, right? But I think like the next sells are going to be, somewhere in this range as price comes up here, maybe even this previous zone or whatever. So I think anything below 33.14 is pretty good to continue selling off here. It's just a matter of getting that nice healthy retracement here and then a good resistance, that way you can take your trade off of. So something like that actually would be pretty nice here on gold, and then you get the continued move down here like later on throughout the day. So I think that's probably the next best move, unless you want to attempt the counter trend trade, but that's on you. That's all you. Yeah, it's a bit overextended, so you need a new resistance now. Once you get that resistance, now you can have a trade that looks playbook set up and do something like that,
Yeah, if you take the counter trend, just be aggressive with taking profits.
Yeah. Yeah, instant funded could be better. Yeah, now that I understand the rules like a little bit better, I might even get like a instant funded and just run with it. Yeah, I actually have a 150K instant funded that's up like $3,000, but I didn't like trade it, so I think it's still in existence, but it's like on pause or hold or something. I don't even know. So I gotta hit up support and be like, yo, what's up? Let me get my 150 back. I promise I'll start trading it on Monday. You're welcome, Golden Dubs. And I did see somebody else, very nice comment. We appreciate the kind words. I'm sorry, I forgot who that was, but we're glad that we can help. That's why we're here, is just to see if we can, help you move forward. Just have a little impact in your life. That's all. The 55%, is it over today? It's over on Sunday. So 55% off all top 1 accounts, instant funded and evaluation accounts up until I believe it's Sunday. Yeah. How to learn more about your community? You can go to our website, timedtrading.com. Watch some of these old live streams and stuff like that. Come hang out with us on the live stream. You'll get to know people. It's popping, you know. It's typically always buzzing in here. Chat's always going really well. A lot of good people too, for real. Like a lot of really good-hearted people. You don't see that too much on live streams. You see a lot of hate, a lot of negativity. In my opinion, I see a lot of evil out there, just roasting people for no reason. So you're in a good environment here. You know, if you got your head on straight, you're gonna like this environment. And if it's on crooked, don't worry. We'll help you straighten it out a little bit. We ain't, you know, no big deal.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I see some of you guys on Zoom. Your head's a little crooked. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
If you get in the clubhouse, you won't regret it. Just test us.
You won't. But, you know, you got to ask the clubhouse members, that type of stuff.
Yeah, facts.
Chill out, John. Chill out. We're still talking here. He said, all right. Yeah, you can't ask me, though. You got to ask members of the clubhouse, because obviously I'm going to tell you come on in, right? But I would say talk to the members and then go from there. I know what it'll do for your life, so. The Prather Trader in the house. Bro, I went back to that steakhouse about 4 times already. Got me hooked. I'm glad we went there, bro. Yeah, maybe I'll run up a instant funded for like next week or something. Free coupons. Yeah, we do give free clubhouse coupons and stuff too. Actually, let me clear that up because a lot of you guys are funny, man. So the coupons, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Right? There's no coupons outside of the information that we give you and the trades we call for you to take some money and potentially put it towards the clubhouse, right? That's what the coupon is. Some of y'all be emailing us. Hey, I think I missed the coupon code. What was it? TTE or what was it? Oh man. On the elite funds, do you have to reach a target to get a payout? On the elite funds, what's the elite funds? I'm not too sure what that is. Wait, are you referring to top one or is it a different? I'm not too sure what elite is. Evaluation, you mean? Oh yeah, top one's elite. That's right. That's the name of their. Yes, my bad. That's right. What was the question? Is there a profit target? Yeah, I think it's 6% now, right? That's what they did. Yeah, 6%. It used to be 5, but like I said, man, we hit the pockets hard. You know, when we hit them hard. I told Clay, you better be ready to sign the check, and I don't know if he quite understood what I meant, but I think he gets it now. So yeah, I find it funny how we we just went hard, and all of a sudden the rules changed just a little bit. It's a joke. Those are the accounts I use. Yeah, my bad. I don't know. Slipped my mind there. Elite. I forgot they call them the elite. John, you all right there, pal? You want to go, brother? Tell everyone goodbye. Wish them all a great weekend. Let's let John slide out of here.
All right, bet, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna call it.
Oh god. Let's go.
I mean, I was chilling. You know, I don't really got anything to do. I just want to get off the computer. Bro.
I know you don't.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm honestly just gonna listen and I'm gonna hop off here. Probably go for a walk or something.
All right,
Yeah.
buddy. Sounds good. Enjoy your
Get
walk.
some fresh air, bro. I need to breathe some fresh air.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It's beautiful out, so yeah.
Do it, bro. Do it. Enjoy your day.
All right, bet. Thanks, bro. I will talk to you later. Peace out, Nick. Thank you, bro. Chat. Catch you guys tomorrow for webinar day. And yeah. See
Bye
you guys
now.
later. Peace.
Bye now.
God bless y'all.
Bye now.
Peace.
Order filled. Order filled. Wait, bye now? Wait, who? What? Did he? Did he say bye now?
Bye now, what?
Order filled. Congrats on everyone who won today. Good work, man. Good work. We'll do some more giveaways next week as well. I promise you. I promise. Thanks for a great week. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Catch y'all in Asian session next week. All right. See you then. See you then. I think we're good, man. Anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to go over, talk about, refer to? If not, I think we can call it an early session here and just go out and enjoy the weekend now. What do you guys think? Any questions? Anything? That's the plan. Yeah, Magnus, you ready for the weekend? Big Magnus. Shout out to Magnus. I think what? Basically the clubhouse. I think the clubhouse, all in all, I think we lost 2 trades this week out of like 10. So good work. You know, we covered a lot of trades all throughout the sessions. I think we had this loss right here and then 1 loss in London, and that was it. Yeah, it was great. Great week. Shout out to Big Magnus calling some dimes in London. Some dimes. All right, Baddie-O Life. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Later, later. Yeah, I think Sunday. Sunday is the last day for the 55%. Yep. Where could we find a video course? I have a full course on my website, but it's only accessible to the clubhouse. Other than that, the YouTube live stream has a lot of just not even the live stream, just the YouTube channel in general got a lot of good stuff there. So I would go through like all these videos, specifically like the playbook. This one right. This guy right here, the playbook 2.0. That's going to be a 42-minute video of basically me drawing everything out, like every setup I take, what I look for, all that stuff. Yeah, setups, entries, probability. So not only do we talk about playbook, we talk about why to have a playbook, the mentality of it, the results of it, and everything in between in this video. This one right here is a course in itself. Course in itself. Oh, the one on the clubhouse. Just go to you gotta sign into the website, and then when you sign in, just go to courses. Yeah, you'll see it there. Yeah, we also have a newsletter. For those of you guys that don't know, if you're not signed up to our newsletter, you can go to timetrading.com, sign up to the newsletter there, and stay up to date with what we got going on here. Dun, dun. I'm funded with FTMO. Very nice. Want to begin trading futures next week. Awesome. Awesome. What should I do? I lost my account with one stupid trade. Maybe just settle down for the weekend. See if you did anything wrong. If you didn't, it's okay. You know, just, you know, you got to saddle back up in a way. You know, that's like the trader way right there, is you're going to make a mistake and sometimes it's going to blow your account and sometimes it's just going to give you a big hit. But at the end of the day, the only thing you really can do is see if there's anything you could have done better next time, and then come back the next week with a clear head, clear mind. You have to have a very short memory as a day trader. You know, whatever happened on Friday, you can't bring that into Monday, right? Get back to business, and clearly you had profits this week, so you can go out there and get profits again next week. But next week, just make sure you don't give them back, you know, and just learn the lessons as you go, day by day, week by week, month by month. How do you pass evaluations in such a short time? I don't think there's really a system to it. I just think I look for good quality trades, and when they show up, I'm not afraid to size up a little bit. That's it. So this last funded account took me 4 trading days. But in between those 4 trading days, there was like a day or two where I didn't take a trade. So yeah, there was no good A+ setups those days, so I just didn't do anything and just waited for the right one. How do we approach trailing drawdown? No strategy for that either. You know, just try and keep it low. Just the only thing you can do every day is show up, take good trades. You know what I mean, and minimize your losses. And if you're doing that and you're following a system, gang, you really shouldn't be in drawdown too much. Like, we don't really go in drawdown that much, and it sounds, you know, cocky or whatever, but we really don't. So just take good trades. Stay away from the bad trades. You know, there's no point. There's no point in the quickie trades that could go either way. Wait for good quality setups and, you know, execute. And that's boring. The only thing is that's boring. So the only thing is that only leads to like 1 or maybe 2 trades a day. And, you know, the fact is most people are trying to come here for dopamine shots, you know, and if you're only getting 1 or 2 dopamine shots a day, then it's pretty boring. But trading, successful trading, a lot of times is boring. My recommended prop firm right now would be Top 1 Futures. That's the one that I'm using. Top Step's pretty good though. FTMO's good. Dominion Funding, I haven't used them, but I've heard a few people talk good about them. So futures, I would say top 1. Forex, I'd probably say either FTMO or Dominion. What we got here? Oh snap! My boy getting fly this weekend. Which one? You going to a wedding tomorrow? It all depends, man. What are the pants looking like? And what's the collared shirt looking like? You got to show us the whole drip. If you fail a combine, do you need to get cancel? Yeah, for Top Step you do. Yeah, for Top Step, if you fail a combine, you got to go in there and say, I need to cancel and close immediately. That's the option that you choose, and then that way they won't bill you. Top 1 doesn't bill you though. Like if you were to blow an account or something. Why are wicks important? Wicks are very important because they kind of tell a story about where price is going. Like there's multiple reasons that wicks are important. They set the trend, right? So a lot of times you'll have these wicks which create higher highs and higher lows. Like that's one reason why they're so important. As you can see, just like market structure kind of has that structure to it, so do candlesticks. So if you go back and look, you'll notice like you got a high, right? You got a low, you got a high, you got a low, high, low, right? The moment that starts to get interrupted, all of a sudden consolidation happens, you know, and then price needs to find its footing again. So wicks tell a lot. Also in terms of wicks equal ranges. So anytime you see like a candle that closes like that, most likely the next candle, if we're gonna go bullish, right, it's gonna try and fill that wick there. So that's where you get the term wick fill from. We usually fill those wicks during high times of volume. So if you ever see things like that, like you see this wick right here, that wick got filled during high times of volume. Look at this candle. This was 9:30. We ripped down, we filled that wick, and we went ahead and filled the range there. So wicks tend to get filled during high volume times. And here's another one. Higher time frame wick fills. So like something like this, like let's say that's a 4 hour. This 4 hour wick fill is a, let's say, what time frame is this? 30 minute range fill. So let's say the 4 hour is bullish right now, closed bullish. And now we're saying, hey, this is possibly the bottom wick, right, for the new 4 hour candle. And if we start coming back up, and let's say we take a buy on this next candle here. Let me just delete this. Hold on. All right, let's say we take a buy off of this move to fill this range. That range at the same time is that higher time frame wick fill. So higher time frame wick fills are lower time frame range fills. And those wicks and ranges will be filled during the higher times of volume. So keep that stuff in mind when you're trading around volume time, is when you spot those wicks, most likely they're going to end up getting filled. That's why I had a big emphasis on this wick up here today for the bullish move, but we ended up not moving bullish, right? But if we were, right, we probably would have filled that wick right there. Yeah, wicks are very, very important, man. Very important. What's an A+ setup to me? Basically everything on this video right here. So everything over here. So this Playbook 2.0 video, these are A+ setups. But let's see. Clubhouse. You guys are dipping? All right, cool. Yeah, I think we'll call it here. How many trades you think it will take to make the loss back? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Nor do I really care that much, you know, because I'm just going to come in next week and just play my game. So that might come back in one trade. It might take 2. It might take 5. I'm not too sure. But all in all, my only goal here is not to get that loss back, but just to show up and trade well next week. Yeah. All right, cool. I think I'm gonna get up out of here. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I think this is a great end of the month and all that. I'm glad that we got this loss out of the way, so I can feel very good and confident going into June. Not on a winning streak, right? But about to start a winning streak. So that is all good on my end. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. If you guys aren't in the clubhouse and you want to attend this webinar tomorrow, don't hesitate to join the clubhouse here. We're going to be live 11 a.m. tomorrow for a really, really good webinar. I'm looking forward to hearing part 2 of this psychological talk that we began last week and cruise into June with that information. Cool. All right. So W's on the way out. Give yourself a round of applause for a great month. And remember, a red day doesn't matter if the month is green. So give yourself a round of applause on the way out of here. And I am proud of you guys. I'm excited for your future. I know where you're headed. As long as you stay steady, steadfast, anything is possible for y'all. So I will see you guys on the webinar this weekend. The rest of y'all, see you guys next week. And blessings, my friends. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Peace, G's. I'm gone. Later. Peace.
On me, thank God we straight. Even though I might pull up late, I ain't never too late. I'm saying my grace like God is great. Decorate this ice like birthday cake. Just tap to the food, I'll make my plate. I don't mean to be rude, you fake your face. Pull up in the church in the rave. You know I'm going on like Marvin Gaye. I keep on K, just pardon me. You new to the game like Shawshank. I gotta let go like love, forgive me. You know we in the house. We gotta go up like chimney. It's not just on me, it's in me. Devil, you can pull up in the hood if you want to. South Park, who killed Kenny? Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You don't want smoke with any. Humble, which one lasts? The demon stepping, blew them thing back like Christmas past. Let go, let Christ, let go, live life. Can't help myself, you took them stripes, you took my strength. How I can't forget them folks, but try to leave my way. I mean it, Memphis Rocky, hear your father, turn your cheek, don't fight. I'm rapping my tail off, I'm shipping the mail off. I'm getting my prayers off, taking my hands off. I wake in the morning, then get out the box like Kellogg's. So much from day to day, feel like a featherweight, gave it to God to take care of. Hey, few, I let go, let God, let me go catch my red eye. KB, that there 1K, tell them twin identical. Pride on minimal life behind these thoughts, my album criminal. I can't do subliminals, what you think is not this critical. Watch out, it'll go. Christ gon' trump your candidate, body in this political. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I go petro, metro, retro, then I escrow my residuals. It's too formidable, them golden idols pitiful. I'm burning calves like elliptical, this is typical. Keep it minimal, teach you how to boy. I'm out here.
Run around, got a lot fools, and I still got the crown like a bad tooth. I am cool, I don't gotta act cool. Just follow where I lead you, pack mule. Blowing through the budget, the cash ain't nothing. The way I flip back, straight tens from the judges. Yeah, I'm the too big, can't flush it. Probably gotta plunge it. Word is, this 10 years in the making. Word is, I'm bringing home the bacon. Word is, they don't see what it take to make it, but the word on the streets, I make it look easy. I'm flattering, cool, way too easy. Word on the street is I make it look easy. I'm actually smooth, it's far too easy. Word on the streets, I make it look easy. Easy, 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 too easy. Word on the street is I make it look easy. Too easy. Make it look easy, but it's not easy. Whip got wings, yeah, I feel like Ron Weasley. Live like king, so the money ain't measly. Hits like Sting, honey, you cannot beat me. Did it so casual, must be a natural. Heard him say, Yeah, it was gradual, but it's diagonal, going up. Me and the capital, super compatible, got me like, Let's go.
Gotta hop in my step, gotta bounce in my walk. Rubber bands from the check, it was more than I thought. Fresh press, squeaky clean, wide awake, what a dream.
Hey there, hi, hello, what's the word, baby? Tell me you know, cause I know that the word is this 10 years in the making. Word is, I'm bringing home the bacon. Word is, they don't see what it take to make it, but the word on the streets, I make it look easy. I'm flattering, cool, way too easy. Word on the street is I make it look easy. I'm actually smooth, it's far too easy. Word on the streets, I make it look easy. Easy, 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 too easy. Word on the street is I make it look easy. Too easy.
No, I'm sitting there. I think that's the one, though.
I've been running this race so long, that's why I keep my top down. Live on my head cause I can't wear the crown too low. Never gon' bow down. Everybody out there running games, so they pass on me. Treat 'em like a op, bow. When I came up, they were whooping, but was still on a leash. People gon' talk down. They going low, cause I still serve the most high. No, I won't stop now. When I throw signs up, it's not what they said, dog. No, that's for H-Town. Roll with a warrant, try not to get caught, but I'm fly. Still put the top down. Love for the father, make kiss for the fans, yeah. Can't switch on y'all now. All these sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my seeds, turn out winners. Keeping that lead when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back. What don't kill me made me strong. Victory lap. We on attack. Ain't looking back. Rushing outside like I'm sleeping in a bando. Bible on me, I been feeling like Rambo. Devil trying to hide, he ain't wearing no camo. Killing myself, God took it out the